US President Donald Trump has issued a new warning, this time aimed at countries aligning with the BRICS bloc. He's threatened a 10% additional tariff on nations backing what he calls anti-American policies. This follows a strong joint declaration from the BRICS 2025 summit in Brazil, where the 10-member bloc condemned US-Israeli strikes on Iran as illegal. China was quick to respond. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning said, "Trade and tariff wars have no winners." She emphasized that protectionism is not a way forward, and condemned the use of tariffs as political coercion.
金砖机制是新兴市场和发展中国家合作的重要平台，倡导开放包容、合作共赢，不搞阵营对抗，不针对任何国家。关于加征关税，中方已经多次阐明了立场：贸易战、关税战没有赢家，保护主义没有出路。刚刚我已经介绍了我们对金砖机制的一个看法。我们觉得金砖机制是国际上的一个积极力量。金砖合作是开放包容的，不针对任何国家。那么至于关税，我们一贯反对搞关税战、贸易战，反对以关税作为胁迫、施压的工具。肆意的加征关税不符合任何一方的利益。
Chinese Premier Li Qiang said that China is willing to work with Brazil to leverage each other's complementary advantages and expand cooperation in such areas as digital economy, green economy, sci-tech innovation, and aerospace. Li made the remarks during his meeting with Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. The Chinese premier arrived in Rio de Janeiro on Saturday to attend the 17th BRICS summit. Li said that during Lula's visit to China in May, the two heads of state reached important consensus on pushing for building a China-Brazil community with a shared future and upholding multilateralism. Trump responded sharply. He accused BRICS nations of undermining American interests, and warned that countries backing such resolutions will face economic consequences. Meanwhile, Trump has said his tariff letters are signed and ready. He plans to issue them to 12 countries at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. Posting on his Truth Social platform, Trump also said that countries aligning themselves with the anti-American policies of BRICS will be charged an additional 10% tariff. Trump did not clarify or expand on the anti-American policies reference in his post. This comes as the U.S. approaches the end of a temporary pause on revised tariffs. In April, Trump announced a sweeping tariff hike on all trading partners, but gave a 90-day pause, extended until July 9th. Trump had earlier said that he plans to send out a letter over the next week and a half telling countries what U.S. tariff rate they will have to pay. Trump also said at a White House news conference that he was working on trade deals with several countries, including India.
You know, we have 200 countries, you could say 200 countries plus. We can't do that. So at a certain point over the next week and a half or so, or maybe before, we're going to send out a letter. We talked to many of the countries, and we're just going to tell them what they have to pay to do business in the United States. And it's going to go very quickly. But some of the bigger countries, so India, I think we're going to reach a deal where we have the right to go in and trade. Right now it's restricted. You can't walk in there, you can't even think about it. We're looking to get a full trade barrier dropping, which is unthinkable. And I'm not sure that that's going to happen, but as of this moment, we've agreed to that, go into Indian trade. We're going to be trading in China. That's going to come a little bit down the road, but we're going to be trading in China.
As the deadline nears, tensions between the West and BRICS are rising, with China defending multilateral trade and BRICS strengthening its collective voice. The global trade order may be heading for another shakeup. For more updates on this developing story, trade wars, and global geopolitics,